hello. No. Hello, and welcome to
Did you know that in
Curse of
terms of no?
Icefields.
Shut the fuck up! All of you! I already have this problem on Wednesdays. I don't need it here. Put a lid on the fucking brain cell.
All right. Welcome back to Curse of the Icefields. It has been a little while since we last played. But where we do you guys? I don't wanna be a little mean, but for some inspiration, do you guys remember what you guys have been doing?
So last time we
It's been 2 weeks.
decided it would be a funny, epic prank to bring Erekai's long lost life back to life. The issue we didn't expect was the Spider Mom demon decided that was pretty fucking cringe and tried to kill us.
And who, for some
However,
reason, Phil Philippi did not want to
shut up! I have the talking stick. But what she didn't expect was for us to pull out the legendary Battle Pass drop Uno reverse card, and we killed them instead.
Anyways, I have the talking stick.
After that, we took a couple of days downtime to prepare for dealing with the City of Ire, and especially summoning the lovely elementals you see behind us. They are very angry.
They are.
And they are stuck here for 30 days, so...
And hungry.
They're stuck helping you for 30 days.
Then they stop existing. They're like a Mr. Meeseeks. They don't want to be here. But... seeing as though... due to nobody's fault, certain things are not ready, so we're probably going to be taking up a side quest in the meantime while we wait for the big battle at the City of Ire to be prepared.
There's probably a good reason.
Oh, also, there's going to be a wedding, apparently. I got bullied by the party warlock into wearing appropriate attire.
Yeah. So many little side quests you guys will be going on. You guys will be going out and helping Swumi hunt her torturer in her eyes.
Wouldn't exactly use that word. I would use, let's see, evil bitch, someone who deserves to die, someone who deserves to die, someone who deserves to die.
I see the torturing has broken them.
Swumi has been broken.
Let's not
Now with the
mince words
power
here.
of
This
Flex
is an
Seal,
evil
I pick
person who is
Swumi.
about to get... This is an evil person who's about to get the very long list of bad karma catching up to them.
Swumi mentioned during one of the sessions that her captor / person who experimented upon her, upon other things, yes, a bitch, a mean person. She wants to get her revenge, finding out that that person is on this continent somewhere. Upon finding out about this, more than likely you sent out some type of scouting party or something to find some thing out of the ordinary that may resemble...
Well, Legarel would have mentioned a laboratory in the north. In that case, we probably would have just asked Soraya, since those are his domain.
Right, that's fair. Soraya would have mentioned, yeah, there is one up north. It is actually a strange He remembers building it in a underground vale. A like underground, almost like forest valley. And He says there is a village there, but he never bothered them. When he had that place of work, or if any of his clones did. But he said he doesn't remember if anyone's ever taken it back or anything, because he left it many years ago. Too long for him to remember exactly.
I guess the question is, what kind of village was there?
An aquaddle.
God damn it. Of fucking course it is. Fucking course this person finds that.
They just got a thing against the Quattles, or
No. Zaraya really likes the aquaddle race and feels really bad for what barbaric things has ever happened to them, because he never wanted that. Ever wanted that.
He still actively avoids the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Probably for good reason. I'd probably try to kill him.
already then.
Just a little bit.
Fish people.
How would you kill someone a little bit?
It's simple. I mean, we live in London,
It-
dude.
it-
What do you
it's-
mean?
It's
I don't.
called you kill them and then you cast Revivify.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
You
No,
kill
you
the-
you stab them once in the stomach so they go septic, and that's it.
What the fuck? You are a rogue. I get it.
That's called DPS. It's not called, it's not called killing someone a little bit.
Yeah, let me become a roadman. I'll start talking like a chav.
So anyways,
He started blasting.
I guess
Give me 10.
Yeah. So actually, one thing is mentioned. Rooney will actually walk up to you guys. I'd be careful on your journeys, especially heading towards the city if you guys are going to be the ones. You guys are still doing the infiltration, right? While all the other stuff is going on the outside, you guys are going to try and take it out in the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I thought that was the plan.
That was the
Sorry,
plan
I-
that Droogan said about.
I think
But
that was the plan that Victor proposed. Honestly, what it's probably going to end up being is we sneak into the city through, I guess, the sewers or something, while the big fuck-ass mad elementals are dealing with the army outside.
Okay.
Because the plan was to have our people act like they're a, big army here to take the city. That draws them out of the walls. And then once they reach a certain point, they're encircled because these things pop out of the ground while
I'm in your wall.
MC Hammer here decides to destroy the gate.
Ah. Okay, so the City of Ire,
I like the dog.
right?
Those are dogs.
So, this veil, or this place he was talking about, he literally says it's outside the City of Ire. Like,
Oh.
it's not close, but it's near the Silver Lake on the opposite side of Camp Hope.
Why does this sound familiar? Nikki, I swear to God.
But this is underground, not above ground. There is a village above ground on the... Okay, I'm talking about here. The village you're thinking of is over here.
I can't see what map you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I should drag chat room here. One sec.
Yeah,
Pull the scene. Everyone can view this map. It's at the top. So, hi. Think, Scott.
Hi.
Right here, this is where you guys are going, because it's right outside the City of Ire.
Wait,
The village you're talking about is over here.
Oh.
Yeah. They use the river that connects the lake to the ocean as their main...
What do you,
Okay, so that means that we're here then, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so
The one you're thinking of, I think the other one you're thinking about is there's another one that's along the river that's on the opposite side of the City of Ire.
When you said river, this is the one I thought you meant. The big one that goes along the continent, not... Because that's not a river.
That's more like a channel.
That's
Sorry.
a delta.
Delta. Thank you. I didn't know the name of it.
Because this is a delta that flows into what was a lake because it was cut off, now technically a lagoon.
The Mekong
Because it's
River
connected
Delta.
to the ocean.
Yeah.
Delta Kappa Omega.
I mean, the Great Lakes are connected to the oceans, and they're not lagoons.
They technically are, but they are more surrounded by land than they are water. That's not exactly the case here because it's these two sections of land. Like if these two sections of land weren't here, this would just all be ocean.
That's true.
Magoo.
Like this is, if I had to guess, this is probably a delta that is equal to, if not, like something like the Suez Canal, except natural instead of man-made.
Yeah.
The Mekong River Delta.
I love that you mentioned that specific one. That makes me laugh. Sorry. What?
But anyways. So yeah, it's like it's a pit stop along the way.
If you're wondering what this firewall over here is, that's a charred ship.
That was an airship that is now claimed by the sea.
Because somebody.
Because an unnamed person decided it would be a good idea.
That's the.
To strand me here.
So yeah, the Camp Hope is like supposed to be just on the outskirts of the Forest of Whispers. And then when you guys come back to the Camp Hope, I'm gonna have more buildings and aquaticals around, and more lake. But yeah, you guys are going north. One thing that is mentioned to you guys before you leave, which I will get to as Runia.
I guess I should ask the party, are we taking one of the elementals with us, or are we leaving them all here?
You might as well take one since we.
I mean, what's
Can we take
what's
the dog?
No, we're not taking... If anything...
Yo,
if
Total.
No,
anything-
this is the dog. I summon Zella.
Okay.
No, this is the dog.
Put a lid on it for 2 seconds, please.
Okay.
These cause issues because of their size, and we are going into a confined space. If anything, on that point, having him along is pushing it.
Oh, so the wing dog.
He's pretty big. If we're going to take any of the elementals, it should probably be MC Hammer over here.
MC
Because he is
Hammer.
the same size as us. Also, why the fuck are we in the symbol of the cross?
For the Lord, of course.
So the question is, after
For my Lord
we've dealt with this side quest, are we then going straight for the city, or are we coming back here first?
Coming back here first, and then going for the city.
Then I'd recommend we leave them here.
All of them.
Yes.
Because you need to tell the armies you're
All
ready.
right.
Okay.
Ah! Hi,
I wish I
sister.
had ownership on his token. It would do a funny, but I don't.
What are we doing with Cranberry?
You had a durable traveling container made for him.
Yes, I did. I'm just worried about bringing him into battle.
I mean,
in the container. Stuff him in there.
he a container.
Okay, yeah,
Also,
I
he's
will.
malleable.
Cranberry
It's
is
not
container.
like he is a slime. He is the one person in this entire band who can hide literally anywhere.
Orson?
Slimes can become sentient.
He's not sentient yet.
Slimes can eventually
I
become
mean-
sentient. Also,
I mean,
Zelok.
oh yeah, Zelok.
Did you leave
something
Zelok in your
there.
house?
No, he
Maybe?
died.
No.
Remember?
He died. No, he got
He
slapped.
died. He died. I'll bring him
He
out.
died.
The
What
dead.
does Zelok want?
People die when they are killed.
Oh, we're ready.
I might as
Bro,
well
if you don't shut up, I
bring
swear to God, I'm gonna pull out the
Greebly
people
out.
opener.
That's not the
Oh
right.
yeah, I forgot to read. I was debating whether to... Why is he bigger?
He's not supposed to be.
Did he grow? Did my Wait, no. That would be really funny if he grew in size because of my magic boon, Nikki. He's just an unusually... He's like a chicken-sized pigeon.
Oh, that's,
Yes!
A chicken-sized pigeon.
Have you seen that picture?
Fight two
Have you seen that picture of the pigeon like happily floating in a river? That's what I imagine with Greebly.
Would you rather fight one
There is
chicken-sized
zero-
pigeon
there
or
are-
5
You
pigeon-sized?
see, we
chickens?
share a collection of brain cells. Greebly has no brain cell.
Okay, so Greebly is bigger than Copper or Sam, but they're
Sam.
still too big.
Whoa,
I forget. I love Sam.
he's
General Gam.
bigger.
There we go. That's Greebly.
Pigeon.
Pigeon.
That pigeon needs help.
No, he's fine.
Oh wait, let me roll his HP. Oh shit! Maximum!
3 hit
Max-
points.
3 hit points!
And Zelok, reroll his HP.
Where is Zelok? Oh, there he is. There's the boy.
Wait, what is
I
this
forgot,
thing? Oh,
he's our size now. Wait, we can put the Oh wait, no we can't. He's size category medium.
What?
What?
The rat.
Which one?
No, I'm small.
Oh,
No,
put him on the
yeah,
back of the dog.
Flint is
Yeah, wait.
small size category.
I
Mountain
can run.
Put him on
combat.
the back of the dog.
Mountain combat.
No, listen, Flint.
No.
It would be beneficial for you to learn how to ride something, and Zelok, I can control.
No. No.
Oh, hey! What if I put a gold coin on his head?
Must eat me.
What if I put a gold
Did you
coin
say
on
money?
I nearly spat out my
Yes,
coffee.
I said money. I'm placing a single gold coin on the back of Zelok. You have to get it. You have to get up on him.
You have to mount.
Nah, you just gotta hit him with the. Only cool people use mounted combat.
You're
Oh, that's a
saying
7, but it's
I
still
can get
15.
money.
Yes, you can get at least one money.
Pretty sure you could get away with
My
using
more-
silver, by the way.
I am at a moral conflict.
Is it his lust of riches or his lack of bitches?
It's
Or
his
both.
his lust for riches versus his cowardice. You know what? Money.
There we
I
go.
choose
I will
money.
pick up Flint like a toddler.
No, no. This is a horrible idea.
You have already agreed.
And he-
Yeah, I will
Please.
gently place him on Zelok's back.
You know, like the thing where it's like a cat and you place it on, like, and it sees like a pickle and it just jumps in the air. You place him on Zelok, and he just immediately just whoop into the air off of it.
Just relax.
It's cold and clammy. Yeah.
It's like a toddler that doesn't want to get in their car seat. Like,
Yeah. But the car seat doesn't have 5 rows of teeth.
he doesn't have 5 rows of teeth. He has 7.
For fuck's sake.
Gosh darn it.
So they were So Runia was saying something.
I'm gonna update Flint's token. Because I forgot that technically there's little artwork.
Oh,
What?
Long face.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the funny thumbnail artwork.
Yeah, the thumbnail artwork. I
He's
could also
very
technically
small.
do that also for Phil.
Oh yeah.
And then there's just me.
And then
Well-
there's Chunky.
Yeah, I will
Well,
have to.
Yeah.
I will have to pay Nara to get new thing for it. But I think I will do that once the campaign
I
name
know.
changes.
I don't. I'm not sure if I want to go for Nara again. They cannot draw my character.
Well, I'm meaning like either that or a new person. Either way, I need new. I'll need a new thumbnail thing for the next
Because
arc.
we no longer have the funny man, and there are two other new people.
Oh my god, I changed.
Yes,
Yeah.
You did.
that's your character art from the thumbnail,
Oh,
so that you're actually the correct color.
And it looks cool.
what's wrong with my color, huh?
I mean, it's a black and white photo.
I love Flint.
Long brick.
I guess I could also do that to Victor. Let's do that to Victor. Mess with him a little
No,
bit.
Yeah.
no, leave Victor
Yes.
alone.
Yes.
He's an NPC now.
Wait, why is Victor an NPC now?
Because Erekai
not-
wants to join the party and
Oh,
Victor
yeah.
really hates everyone.
Dickhead.
Let's be honest, he does not agree with anyone in this party on anything.
I mean, like, take a look at that. Oh, what the heck happened here?
Flint somewhat agrees with them.
It agrees with me a little bit.
He just looks pissed off.
Oh,
He has a
that's
resting-
his personality.
He's just...
He has a resting bit. He's resting bitch face.
But
that's
Erekai-
funny.
He loves it. He loves you all. He feels really bad for Flint.
feels
Gets
bad
along
for
with
Flint.
Swumi as they both worship basically someone that feels the same between both of them.
He is an Oath of Ancients paladin. I am a druid. We basically serve the same purpose.
Yay.
What is your purpose?
And that is our
What
What
purpose.
is your purpose?
And then Hubris joins the party. A Celestial Warlock.
Alright.
I
She
thought
is
we were
not
leaving
your guy.
earlier.
No. Erekai won't leave his wife alone.
God damn it.
No, he has spent how many years without his wife? He's not leaving her behind.
I want my.
That was his words.
It's just no.
I miss my wife.
But Runia will walk up and look at the dog. Look back up at Shumi. I have some news about the things going forward.
Mm.
Apparently, oh no, that won't work. One second.
What?
One second. And she's gonna look at you and be like, What have you been feeding the beetle?"
It is beetle. It just eats what it finds. If you're asking why it's metal, that was because of the, well, not exactly curse. We're not sure what it was.
You ever tried to understand it? Whether or not it is what it can eat? Its true natures? You've been having it strapped to your cart for so long. Just wondering.
I mean, it eats other metal creatures, so I would assume it eat metal.
Not a lot of metal creatures around here anymore. Interestingly, interestingly, a lot of the metal creatures that have drunk from the waters here in the lake have all been cured.
What? Why is the lake curing shit?
I wonder why.
I wonder how.
What? I wonder what substance was poured into it with a ritual.
I didn't think we poured it in. I thought we lit it on fire and used it that way, but okay.
I'm taking off.
So are you suggesting that we dip our beetle in the water?
I mean, if you do that, it probably won't be the same. Probably won't be as strong.
Strong.
It may be able to pull your cart indefinitely, no matter the weight at the moment, but that's due to its metal exterior. Its exoskeleton is fortified. I believe if you cure it, I believe it will be crushed.
I don't know. I mean, it's based off of. Sorry, this is me using knowledge that we used to determine this in the first place. If it's based off of like.
I'm just saying, like it'll still be very good, but it won't be as fast because the metal carapace was adding its it was more than doubling its capacity.
Well, I thought the benefit of it being metal was that it wasn't that it was what made it fast. It was that it didn't have to stop being fast.
Mm-hmm. If you cure it, it'll have to stop.
Yeah.
If you want it to go fast, it'll have to stop every once in a while because it needs to rest.
I mean, what has the beetle been eating? Because as far as we've known, we just leave it, it buries itself somewhere, and then it just catches food.
Oh, it's just been eating worms and small animals. But it hasn't been able to find many metal animals in the vicinity.
So now we ask the question, is it more cruel to keep it metal and effective, or do we cure it and have
That's
it
a
be less
druid
effective?
question. As a druid, do you think it's cruel to continue letting it be cursed?
I mean...
You guys will still be quicker than a horse, just saying. It's just you guys will not be like the fast that you guys were.
I'm sped.
That's all. Tiny nerf, but the curse of the metal.
I feel like Nikki is just trying to get me to download the patch notes so that we don't have an overpowered beetle anymore.
Oh no, they just shouldn't exist anymore. You guys are curing the metal as a druid. Just saying. Also, yeah.
We have not. We still do not have a picture of the beetle.
Oh. What? What do you mean? I just haven't had it connected to the cart this whole time because I've been lazy, but I have a picture of the beetle.
Yeah,
we
our
have seen a
cart still
picture.
has, in air quotes, horses attached to it.
We've got an actual picture of a beetle.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I have an actual picture.
We just haven't seen it, like, truly attached to the cart.
Do you have a picture of a normal beetle?
Yes.
Why don't we use the metal beetle?
How big it... Well, no, the beetle is the same size as me.
I like the metal beetle. Don't uncurse the metal beetle. The metal beetle is better in every single way, shape, and form.
Yeah, but this is less of a... This isn't a you decision because I bought the beetle. Also, we gotta put the beetle on a leash. Come on.
A beetle on a
don't have-
leash.
I don't have ownership of the token, please.
Yeah, I gotta change your guys' artwork for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys even have anything in the carriage?
No, we don't.
No.
I think we forgot that we could put stuff in it.
Let's put a different one in. I'm gonna give you guys a
Well,
different looking.
So
Slight
we
slight
had
thing.
a fancy carriage, but we
Stripped it
did
down.
some work to it to make it look
Shitty.
less expensive.
Yeah. Oh wait. This is perfect.
Still has the horses.
Still has the other thing. That's funny. What's that called? And then we go to token.
Oh yes, and remember, we did rename the beetle. His name is Volk because he pulls the wagon. He's Volk the wagon beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That works.
The Volkswagen.
Is your carriage? Yeah, linked always. Okay. So you guys, and you guys own the carriage, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically we stole it, but that's semantics. Anyways, so we dipped the beetle in the water.
No.
Look, Grad, I remember you being really upset we went with the beetle.
Yes, I wanted the steel horse for the joke.
You could have just bought the horse yourself.
Oh well.
But that means parting with money.
Exactly.
And that means he can't hoard it. Man.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Darn.
We're gonna pee.
Buying stuff's so expensive. Why not just commit crimes?
I mean, I'm still down to go back to the City of Metal and beat the shit out of the animal poacher.
We
The
should've
animal poacher.
We should have just stolen his stuff.
You are so
I
funny.
fully, in full disclosure, I fully intended to, when we were done, just getting a group of druids together, going back to that guy's camp, and just beating the ever-living shit out of him.
Fair
Not
enough.
killing him, just beating him.
Don't poach.
This
Okay.
has been your
Beetle's
official
gonna look a
marketing.
little bit more menacing.
Excuse me, his name is Volk.
Sure.
Nikki, we've been over with this joke. He's Volk. He pulls the wagon. He's Volk the wagon.
He pills. No, it's not. It's not the wagon. It's the swagon. So it's a Volkswagen.
I hate you sometimes.
Volk. Volkswagen Beetle.
Walk
It's
swing.
still like passive, right? Not angry.
It squirms a animal handling check
Oh.
as you're dipping it.
I'm not forcefully dipping it. I'm just like coaxing it in the water.
Coaxing. I mean, you could drink when it wants to drink, but I'm meaning like you're gonna have to put it, like dip it in the water.
We're gonna baptize it.
Not like
Because
actually like full on
hold
submerge.
on.
I mean like get it near the water.
I need-
Animal
I need
handling
to-
still if you're gonna coax it.
Hold on, I need to
If
check.
you're-
Okay, no, I don't have speak with animals. Fuck.
That bit
No.
reminds me of the one from Starship Troopers.
Okay. This is where I ask. I am a druid. Do I get any situational bonus?
It's a beetle.
It's a yes.
I grabbed another Guinness.
Fine. I have. You know what? I have a +9. That's an 18.
Phil grabs another Phil.
Alright.
Dip him.
You coax him to the water
Take a
and
sippy.
drink. He takes a sippy,
I'm
and
trying to take a sippy.
the metal seems to start just almost like sheds away.
Does he shed the metal carapace?
Yeah.
What kind of metal is it?
What kind of metal? It's liquid at the
Yeah.
moment on the ground.
Is it fucking mercury?
I really just poisoned the water. What the fuck?
Did you just poison the water supply?
No, it's not in the water. What? No. It's drinking the water and it's near it. It's not gonna. I mean, if you don't do something, it leaked off of it like it was like kind of like shedding, but it was like almost like water almost falling off of it.
Eh,
Sorry,
How do I stop it from going into the water because it's liquid?
liquid coming off of it, but it hasn't moved. Just looks like ore that hasn't been like someone poured liquid metal on the ground and left it.
Okay, you're not answering the question that I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do about it?
It's there. You can pick it up.
It's liquid.
I said it shed it like it was liquid, but I said it
Oh.
hasn't moved.
I pick up the metal carapace that shed off.
You instantly die.
What does the metal carapace look like?
You pick it up, and this is a
If it's animantine, I swear to God.
that would be ironic.
1 second.
Yeah, my carry weight's not changed, even though I've got a bag of holding equipped.
Hmm? Ah, why did I private roll that? Whoops.
Woo.
We're all going to die.
Oh, going to die down here.
Yippee, we gonna die.
Oh. Okay, you rolled a special metal. This is hardened Aetherium.
Bro, what?
Hardened Ethereum.
That seems. Hmm.
But your character doesn't know what that means or what that actually is. So, a smith.
Oh, I know. I'm just
Mr.
like,
Miss Swumi. But, Sophia, what do you do with this strange... 1 second. How to determine where it comes from.
I got back.
Hmm?
I had to step away.
You found hardened Ethereum.
What?
yeah, that was my reaction.
And this comes from... Oh.
Oh no.
Oh my. It has a ghostly, almost ethereal, like, flow to it. It
No,
kind of, like,
something a bit
shimmers
ethereal.
that way. How deep is it? Oh, actually. I gotta roll another d10. How deep? Oh. Okay. Yeah, it does look like that. You're not sure where this is from, but it emanates energy that you felt similar to that demon who came out of a portal. Except for not the same place. It's cold.
I'd like to take an educated guess. But it happened to be from the wake.
Wrong.
Oh.
No, it's from the house.
Fire.
Oh.
It's the ire from it's from the ire of the banished. It is the Aetherium that comes from there. Hardened. How the fuck did it end up here?
Why was it on the beetle? How is the beetle alive?
Another good question.
It was randomized metals that everything was cursed by. I have a huge array of randomized metals. That come from like all the different planes. So
This is problematic. How
Yes.
many pounds worth of carapace did the beetle shed?
medium-sized creature about the size of a dog. Because mastiffs are like medium-sized creatures.
Mastiffs are like large dogs.
Those things like size. Mastiffs are medium. Medium and
Oops.
large-sized dogs, but category-wise in this.
Good job, Dom.
Wait, mate.
That was
Oh.
me.
What the fuck did you drop?
It was like 4 bottles I had on my desk.
I'm like an alcoholic bitching at me for drinking. Come on, man. You can't complain to me.
They're not they're root beer bottles, not beer.
Uh-huh.
I love root beer.
I do too.
Well.
IBC root beer is my favorite.
Yeah, I like Guinness.
That's not root beer.
Either way, your character doesn't really
No, but it's
know
kind
what
of
this
beer.
riddle is. Or, well,
And if
all
I eat
it...
it with vegetables, then it is root beer because then I'm eating it with roots.
Hey, back on topic. Shumi, the metal emanates same energy from the ire, but it's cold, and it emanates like a cold, deathly feeling.
Mm. So again, how many pounds worth of this carapace did it shed? I'm asking so that I know whether I can carry this all in one go if I'm going to need somebody's help.
Did you say you need someone to
No.
help you
No.
carry
No,
stuff?
absolutely not.
I'm very trusted with stuff.
He's not.
What do you mean?
You guys are all the
You
way
wouldn't
down there.
trust
Right here.
this thieves' hands? I mean, trustworthy individuals' hands?
I'm just gonna gather up the pieces of the carapace, and based off of its vibe, I am not fucking with this. I'm gonna just go talk to the fucking yeah.
Moon walks
So-
there.
I'm just gonna hook him back to the cart. I'm sure he'll find a nice something. And I'm gonna go over here.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna
Ah.
drop this on the counter.
Welcome
say,
to my shop. How may I help you?
Just gonna place the carapace. That needs to be banished, and I'm just gonna walk out.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Fizzle looks
That's it.
left and right, unsure of what just went down.
I told him it needs to be banished.
Because, you know, you can't use it or anything.
What?
I walked back. Don't touch it. It needs to be banished. Leaves.
Feel sorry for Fizzle.
Phil is now worshipping Fizzle, by the way.
We're just gonna. Does he banish it? Or is he doing something else?
He's eating it.
Yeah, that'd be a very Fizzle moment.
I feel like Nikki's getting ready to make a roll. Or she's asking Jonte a question.
Oh, my nose is bleeding.
Oh no.
My nose now is still bleeding, but has tissue stuffed up it.
Nice. I went cocaine at mine.
No. No.
Yeah, I know.
I just realized there's no music. How silly.
So
I can't
anyway,
believe you, Nikki.
what's he doing with the carapace?
He's come on. Okay.
Come on, give it up, give it up. Come on, give it up.
Sorry. He stares at it for a moment, unsure what to do. Confused. Right. He might banish it. We'll see. But you guys ready your cart? Start heading on the way. Yes.
Pretty much.
Well, okay.
Get through.
So, like, is the beetle now going to be not happy with me, or is the beetle still...
The beetle's happy.
He's just like, you took away my
It
pre-order bonus.
It makes many clicking sounds. Its travel pace will be a little bit reduced, but that's fine. Basically, you guys will just have to like spend like a night out in the woods or whatever. Or if you guys have a spell like Leomin's Tiny Hut or the what's it called?
I forget who it
Agathar's Traveling Tent.
Yeah, that one.
Actually, I think this is one of those parties that does not have that.
We do not.
Nope.
Do you guys have tents?
We have basic camping supplies, and that's about it.
So, like sleeping bags and stuff.
I mean, I probably, not like a full tent, but I probably have like one of those tarps that you hang up like a tent.
I guess, yeah. You have a... I love the items you have in your inventory. Wheel of cheese.
Cheem's a wheel.
What
Yeah.
did you expect? I buy things that I never use.
Alright. I'm gonna grab your cart and then post you guys with the cart.
The beer.
So, whom is gonna be driving the cart?
If
Sorry.
you have to ask that question, you
I know
must-
Erekai. I know Erekai is gonna be on his dragon. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, I can try. I'm assuming it'll be animal handling for that shit.
Look, Nikki, this might be the party's carriage, but this is my beetle.
Oh, you fucking drive it then. Shit.
What is your animal handling?
What, my passive or just my additional?
Both. Go ahead.
+4 and a passive of 14.
+9, 19.
Well, bitch, what's your acrobatic? No, I'm kidding. No, go for it then. It's just no one was speaking up, so I thought, fuck it.
I mean, two of you can sit up there, and one of you could be the one that tries to use their perception and stuff, looking
I've
around,
got
while the
decent
other one
perception.
focuses on driving.
So someone's riding
I
shotgun?
have a +9. and
They
a
also have a
19
+9.
perception.
Oh, no, my perception's wank. No, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, no, I'll sit
No,
back.
Actually, I have...
You guys have equal perceptions.
Hold on.
So, but one of you Shumi will have to focus on the beetle to make sure they can drive. That's what the job of the secondary person is, to be the eyes and ears.
They're riding shotgun.
I have...
Oh, where is my
so-
perception?
Hold on.
Oh, no, I'm +9 with my perception. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll sit up for
Okay,
one.
so yeah, I was gonna say, if you didn't... Yeah, I'll just focus on driving the cart.
Yeah,
then.
I was looking at the wrong stats, to be honest. Yeah, no, I'm good to keep an eye out.
Is gonna be on the.
Man, look how many people we can fit in this cart.
Holy shit.
Let them cook.
Oh yes, we're getting the elemental in here too.
No, they told
No, I
me
think
to
we're leaving
leave
all them
MC
here.
Hammer.
Okay, MC
Definitely.
Hammer's being left behind.
They're just gonna wait there. And I don't know. Look menacing.
There we go.
Cranberry is currently inside of Tenacity's token.
Where is...
Eating tenacity.
Wait a minute. There's Hubris, Flint, Phil, Zella, Cranberry. Where's
Where's
Erekai? Oh, right. Erekai. I guess he would take his wife on. Can a large... No, a large fish can only...
No, it can
No.
only fit one medium.
I guess she will be in the cart.
If
Yes, if she's in the cart, he'll be in the cart. And the dragon will just float above, watching.
I'd like to think that. Well, no, that would make the cart too heavy. Never mind. I was gonna say it could
Yes,
just
do not
perch
porch him on the top.
Anyways,
Ties the cart to the dragon. We have a flying cart now.
It's a convertible. That's what it is. Like,
It fucking will be after this.
It taking off of the ground would just rip the roof off of the car.
That's what I mean. Turn it into a convertible.
you'd like hit the reins and you just fucking go off and the dragon goes and you're like, nothing happened.
So, anyways, we
Yes.
navigate the beetle.
Indeed. I will need animal handling to see how your traveling goes.
Nice.
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 All right, fuckers.
Wanker.
Yeah.
God damn
right.
it.
You're a wanker.
You guys are very funny.
You gotta put your
That's
thumbs
special.
together and make a W, by the way, whenever you say wanker. You gotta be like, you're a wanker.
No one fucking does that.
Yeah, I know.
So, 24.
Mm-hmm. I will also need a perception check.
Uh-huh.
Be Erekai's job. I mean,
I am proficient. Does that give me about that don't give me advantage, does it?
Okay, I should be able to move the carriage with... I should be able to move the carriage with bulk now. Sweet.
Ah,
Nikki,
yes, a strange road, not ominous at all.
Nikki, proficiency doesn't give you a advantage, does it? It's just a normal roll.
Fuck.
I forgot that you
don't think it
could...
gives
I forgot you could take care of... take control of Phil for a sec. Ah! Stop moving!
Wow. What a dick.
Stop moving.
You have inspiration.
Wait, what are we perceiving?
Alright.
Just the perception check. He does have inspiration. Why did you roll? You're inside the cart.
That's
That was
just
fucking though.
unfortunate.
But we both got that one.
So, I will say again, we all have inspiration.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to. I don't know what the inspiration die was or where I'd. fucking
Just a
find it.
d20. It's on the top of
reroll.
your sheet.
You just re-roll.
Just reroll. It's on the top right of your token. Or
Yeah.
thing. Then you just click it off and then roll a d20. Or re-roll the ability check.
I'll re-roll the ability check then.
And that one.
No.
Oh,
Better? Fucking hell.
almost a 20.
Erekai
Almost.
had his AirPods in. Takes them out. nice middle of the line though.
Oh, that's
Swumi, what was that roll
interesting.
for?
Okay, be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay, I can go back to being allowed. My parents are gone. Long story short, apparently my brother tried to fix the plumbing on the sink. He does not know how plumbing works.
Oh, what an idiot. He's not flooded the place, has he?
No.
Fuck for that.
Man, I never know what you guys talk about while I'm gone. And always like my
I was just
curiosity
saying
is that.
that my parents were here because my brother tried to fix the sink himself in his bathroom.
I'm guessing it went amazingly.
No, my stepdad had to come fix it himself.
Yeah, that's why I said it went amazingly.
Anywho, so Nikki, what do we see on the road?
$49. Woo.
Two of them?
No.
Oh.
Oh, there's a hummingbird outside my window.
It is a side.
That's... Threw me off the set.
Oh, we lost someone.
Oh, Discord had a stroke.
Discord had a stroke?
Yep.
Okay. Question mark? All right. Upon the side of the road, you see a strange sight.
Hmm.
You see what looks to be a totem of sorts, sort of like ritualistic type totem, just sitting in the middle or on the side of the road.
I'm gonna immediately hold my arm up to for Swum to stop the cart.
Oh shit! Blood just dripped on my keyboard.
Are
you okay?
I guess I.
My nose
Gonna
is
strip down my shirt.
So I. About how far up the road are we from the totem? Yeah, we'll stop the we'll stop the cart. And
I have a really fast movement speed now. I could just run right up to
I'm
it.
just gonna
No.
hop off of the seat, and I trust that Volk is not gonna be a little shit and run off.
Yes,
Okay, good.
totally.
I
I'm
don't
going
like
to.
the way you say that.
I'm going to try and hide behind the tree next to me. Just keep an eye out.
What the What?
So we see this totem. Can I make a religion check?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing.
That or a history check.
Which would be better for this circumstance?
Being in a quaddle, probably a history check.
Would that grant advantage?
Yes.
15.
Oh. The other one of the dice blended into the background on my screen because one of the clouds went over top of it and kind of like absorbed it for a second. I was like,
Funny.
all right, for a 12. Okay.
15.
15. This totem seems to be made out of bone and wood and other things, but it is a symbol. It is a symbol there is villages of safety nearby, but it is also a warning for people who are not of the tribes, as that there are dangers here. As the tribes are not very fond of outsiders very often, due
Would I
to
be able
risks that have happened.
Would I be able to determine based on the iconography which tribe? Because that might determine whether or not we try to avoid this village.
This one seems to be one you don't recognize. More than likely, it is probably that village that was talked about that the laboratory was nearby. As you've never heard of a village being underground.
Well,
Who's trying to smoke?
that doesn't make sense because it was going to take over a day's travel and we haven't stopped yet.
Maybe it's marking like the very outer bounds. Maybe it's marking the very outer bounds as their territory. I don't know.
That doesn't quite make sense considering it was going to take long enough for us to travel that we would need to stop for a long rest, and no such event has taken place. I would like to make a religion check to study the symbology further.
You want to study
Or-
the symbology a little further?
Would that also still just be a history?
That would be another history check.
Okay, we're just gonna re-roll that.
Advantage double nat ones.
We're just gonna. Do I re-roll one or both of those die with inspiration?
One. It's a single reroll.
Fuck you, game!
Fuck.
Fucking hell!
Get fucked.
Swumi has no brain cells.
Does someone want to give them their inspiration to see if they can get 4?
No.
Come on, and help me.
No.
Don't do that.
Once again,
Who's giving me theirs? Someone said do it.
I'll give you mine.
Oh, okay.
Swumi!
Just
you have.
let me do it. Just let me do religion.
Someone-
It's better, for the love of
someone
God.
I can't
Someone
help
else, for
you.
the
I
love of
can't.
God, give Swumi inspiration, please.
I
No.
can't.
Just let me
No.
use
No.
religion.
I think
No.
this is fate telling you that give up.
Give up.
No, Flint, please.
Give up.
That's
No,
4
Please, we need to
rolls.
have, okay, tenacity,
below
tenacity. You're a very
3.
reasonable person. All
Am
right?
I?
Yes. Well, I think so. So show me that you're reasonable.
Holy fucking
Show me
shit.
your inspiration. I gave him
Inspiration? Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Oh my
I'll give
God.
Swumi my inspiration.
No.
This is the last
And
one.
our survey says
This is the last one.
Holy-
Okay, that's a 4. Yeah,
Bro,
no, I don't-
why are we using inspiration on this?
Ow!
that's,
I told you not to.
Belly,
you know what?
tenacity, you're peeking your mic.
You know
We
what?
were about to raid a city. Why are we using our inspiration on
No,
this?
no.
Hold on. Hold on.
Lower your voice a little bit.
Hey, Flint,
I
Your mic is not picking you up. It's cutting
I'm
you out.
sorry.
I know. I'm letting you know. It was like a beatboxing skip. It was really weird.
I'm about to go make myself some fucking food, alright?
No.
Perhaps
This is the funniest thing ever.
Perhaps I okay. I'm screenshotting that. Hold on.
Hilarity. Someone clip.
No, nobody clipped that. I'll
Clip
kill
it,
you.
clip it.
Anyways, so I know this is iconography of one of the Aquaddle tribes.
Indeed. You know that much.
Because I cannot determine which of them. Typically, how far away from the villages are these set?
History shit.
All for reading a piece of paper, and then it's like it's a piece of paper with writing on it.
There are generally 2 in certain regions around the village itself. So what I mean by that is there is gonna be one that you guys just found, and then another one about a certain amount of feet away. So this isn't the only one, this is one of them, and you're gonna find another one later on, and then they'll stop because you're getting closer and closer to the village. And the other one might not actually be on the road, it might be closer inwards or somewhere else. But you do notice that when it comes to the cave and stuff, you will have to start going off the road.
Bushwhacking.
Wait, hold on. What cave?
The underground village we're going to?
Yeah, we'll have to go through a cave to get to it.
Yeah. This is just a sign that you guys are getting close.
So she's just gonna return the wagon and inform the party that of what this is. However, she cannot determine based on the icons what tribe. So depending on which one that is, it could either be very essentially it could go very poorly because they don't like outsiders. What the fuck?
Ignore this. I realized that the map was completely off. It was the grid was not set up correctly. It was half the size, and you guys were like super squished. I was wondering. Oh yeah, and now everything's actually proportional to the actual road.
Volk is stuck inside of the carriage.
I know. I'm
My
fixing.
boy. Actually, we never determined what the beetle is. I guess we'll find out if it starts laying eggs.
Yeah. There we go. Fixed. Sorry about that.
Is this the more mountainous region of the continent, or is this?
Okay, so this is like eastern side of the river, in between the river and the lake lagoon.
So we're not in the mountainous regions. I
You're
doubt in that case that it's.
you're across the river from the mountainous regions, so the dragons are also a risk here.
I was about to say that means that it's probably not the Galgiri in that case because they live in the mountains.
Nope. This is probably one of the. Well, it could. It could be an Axolite. Because they also like underground areas. Sometimes. But they also could be the Salgiri, as they like cold, damp places, and caves are pretty cold. Usually. And they, as long as it's not too deep underground. Or the Ashalites, as they live pretty deep underground and are usually found underground, or the Ashlands.
I would think they would be closer to volcanoes, though.
Yes, the Ashalites would be closer to the volcanoes, as that's a closer source of magma, but they are found generally underground, or as close to the volcano as they can get in caves. They really like it.
Anyway, so I'll inform them of that information.
Yeah.
Sign that we're on the right path, and we will, I guess.
The path is correct.
Actually, one more thing before we leave. Can I make a survival check to see if there are any tracks or anything close to the road? When I say tracks, I don't mean like animal tracks. I'm talking like
Footprints.
signs that the villagers have been through here.
Choice of perception or investigation.
A better perception. 21.
Okay. As you take a look around through the nature around you, you notice a lot of disturbances of what seems to be not very recent. I would say last few weeks, tracks leading up to the pillar itself that don't look like See, you're a little different than normal aquaddles. Not all aquaddles like wearing boots. Some aquaddles like being free with their feet. And you had to get yours custom made because of the way your legs work. Anyways.
Like everything.
I'm just gonna grab food. Back in a minute.
Self-made.
Self-made.
I'm gonna go grab
These
food.
boots, however, these are boot prints. A lot of boot prints. About 4 sets, you'd think, of different kinds. And then what seems to be hoof prints and wheels leading in the same direction that you think you guys are going. But they were just barely noticeable, as a lot of the leaves and everything and brush and nature kind of like obscured it a lot, but it has been a bit. But someone had gone through this way at some point.
I'm gonna get out of the wagon and
Sorry, no, go ahead.
I'm gonna sorry.
was
Do
taking a
you
drink.
need to finish?
I was taking
Okay.
a drink.
You sounded like you just got like scared by a bug. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of the wagon, start walking towards Swumi, and as I do, I'm going to turn on my what is the ability called that allows me to see magical farts?
Oh, eyes of the room keepers.
Elder Sight. Elder Sight. I'm gonna turn on Elder Sight, and turn on my detect magic and see if there's any magical bullshit going on.
Oh, with the totem?
With the totem or just in the 30 feet around me? Because I imagine if we're about to get ambushed, if they have magical weapons, I could see that. I don't know if we're
about to get ambushed
it's
here.
it's just a precaution, but
Make me a perception check with advantage,
you got it.
Belliath. Or investigation, sorry.
Investigate. Okay,
Your choice.
that investigation is better for me. So very nice. 25.
25. As you're looking at the ground and like searching around, you're like, it's interesting. There are faint remnants of what seems to be broken glass. A few bottles of it actually that fell off the wagon. That is a liquid Aetherium.
Oh no.
Fucking what?
It is It is in the soil and kind of made some of the area overgrown, but it is the faint magic that you see that is overgrown over the glass. But you can see the magic in the brush and everything.
I will crouch down next to the glass and just go, Swumi, come here for a second. I will hold up one of the shards. So, I don't think you're able to see this, but we'll flick the glass into the brush. These bottles, what do you think they were holding in them?
I don't know. Probably potion.
Worse. I will hold up my own bottle of liquid Aetherium and swirl it around. He's making the area overgrown. There's faint... Can I tell what school of magic, or is it just pure arcana?
It is...
I would assume transmutation, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
The reaction would be transmutation.
Transmutation.
Ethereum is just
Yeah.
pure arcana.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But
The reaction is transmutation.
I'll just kind of look around at the surrounding foliage. Is it just every plant I can see within 30 feet is, like, emanating a little bit of magic?
The plants in that area where it all spilled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we already needed to hurry because of the context of wagon being brought to this village, but Ethereum is in the mix.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get back on.
Yeah, we need to double time it. We don't know what they're doing with that.
On top of that, while we are traveling the rest of the way on the road, Erekai is going to need to get on his dragon and fly ahead of us. Because if this is a few weeks old, we need to, like, go.
Need the bobbity boo,
But,
scobbity scoop.
as you do travel further into the forest, you guys will have to take a rest. Though you could, I guess, sort of skip through the rest and take exhaustion and get to, like, basically the mouth of the cave and then rest. Because you don't want to go into there and into dangerous territory unprepared, right? So I'm giving you guys that choice, but the beetle will also, like, be exhausted
Be
too.
very upset.
Yes.
How far can we travel before needing to stop?
By the time you actually do make it there, it would have been just like, you could make it there by noon if you go as far as you can just before you guys get exhaustion. You guys could make it there in like 4 hours, probably.
Before incurring exhaustion or with incurring exhaustion?
Before incurring exhaustion.
I'd say in that case we travel the. Well, here's the thing. 2 of us only need to rest 4 hours. But I'm not sure if neither of them is really good at animal handling, so I don't think my suggestion would pan out that great. Yeah. I guess we're just gonna have to travel the 4 and take the 8. Then.
Okay. All right. You travel as far as you can deeper into the forest, and then take a rest. Whoa. I am gonna have to refresh my page though. As I cannot see where the Wagon's token area is. Because Foundry hates me sometimes.
So
And those disappear every once in a while.
So we're taking a long rest in the woods.
You guys sure are.
You
So I
stop
guess
in the woods. It's getting dark and your phone is dead. And out of the corner of your eye, you see him.
Shia LaBeouf.
I rattle.
actual cannibal. Sorry, love.
It's night.
Oh god, it's okay there.
It's
My dark vision.
dark. Oh no.
Oh no.
Whatever shall we do?
My dark vision.
Oh no, my dark vision.
It
My
works.
superior dark vision.
It works. Everything's so gray. That's what dark vision does. It just makes everything gray outside. So I'm actually glad that actually works outside of the light, which is pretty cool.
Wait, so you can see tokens outside. It just makes it all gray.
Yep, grayscaling. It's
Oh,
cool.
that's cool.
Now you guys have sleeping bags. Normal. Normal. with a couple. And then a tiny one for Flint. Might be too many beds. We shall see. Or Nikki is just so good at this, she just timed it. I didn't count. I just guessed.
You know what? It just works.
It works.
Is
you know-
being let out of the vase? That's,
Out of container.
Yeah. We'll let him out of the container for a bit.
Okay,
well,
he'll.
the question is he gonna run off though?
I don't think he will.
Probably not the smartest idea.
I don't think he will.
Nikki's not that mean, right? Right?
He's definitely that.
Don't
way.
underestimate
So you let Cranberry out. Got it.
Cranberry runs away.
Well, they'll be somewhat awake at all times as long as they don't fail their perception check. They won't notice as long as they don't fail that. Should be good.
Alright.
It's nighttime, which means he can go. I don't know, hunt. Whatever he do.
Whatever he do.
So who's taking the first watch?
Yes.
I can take first.
Also, you guys can like sit by the campfire and chat before you guys go to beds, or a little bit before you do take first watch as well.
Let's sit around the camp. So what's her? I know we're going after a person. What do they even look like?
Who exactly are we going after again?
Dr. Esker.
What does that Dr. Esker even look like?
Nikki?
Yep.
What do they look like?
Area 1T. Hold on a second.
Helpful.
I know, right? No, that's Area 1T that resembles the where? Area 1T that resembles this more anaconda-esque snakes.
My anaconda.
My anaconda don't want
I will
none of
Stop.
you go-
I'm gonna
I
kill
will
you.
light your sleeping bag on fire.
Not my fault.
I thought
He
my
started
fault.
it.
I'm stupid.
He started it.
I'm just stupid, okay?
But either way, she has very dark scales, so like, basically black scales. And wears a lab coat like Zariah, but she is more snake-like than Zariah is. Zariah mostly just has his scales and other things, and maybe his fangs, but he mostly just gets rid of that stuff. So.
I mean, I'll describe them to the best of my memory.
Okay. We're going after you on D. Or you're going after you.
No, you're helping.
I am sitting in the back.
You're helping.
Marginally.
Marginally.
What the fuck is a margin?
Just like a Martian.
Oh, okay. That makes no sense, but sure. You're smart. Probably.
I make drugs.
Skill.
Just shrugged.
Please help. I'm having a stroke.
I make drugs.
So
It's like baking a cake. That's
I
what
would
you do.
assume
You'd
I
assume.
would be prepared to deal with.
I thought you were about to say you're
pretty-
prepared to be a wizard.
Wizard.
No, I don't think they have magic, do they?
Have I
Is it-
told you guys about my
Uh,
new god?
No, they are mundane.
So they don't wield magic, but that doesn't mean that they don't have some ability.
And also,
They
I
do
feel
come
like
from the Scalic Dominion,
Oh,
and they
do you
do
guys
have.
remember the ethereal looking bird
Can
person?
you stop interrupting for 5 seconds, please?
Well, I can't hear.
Then turn them up.
That's what I just did.
So they may not cast magic themselves, but they do come from the Scalic Dominion, which is full of mages.
Does Belliath know who Dr. Esker is?
Um,
I don't remember if they did a history check on that name or not.
they can make a history check.
They're deafened.
Of course, they step away at the most inconvenient time.
Keck. I will ping them. I'll just tell. Oh, wait. Roll me a.
history check with advantage. Okay.
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back. I like that me pinging you got you here. Fantastic.
That was for Zelok. Whoops.
I'll still take that. That's a 19 if you want to keep that 19. I'll just give
Your-
your modifier, which is
That's a
plus 3.
22.
22. That's pretty good. Yes. You would know who Dr. Essler is. She is the... Dr. Essler is the one who found the regeneration factors for a lot of healing healing syringes and combat medical knowledge. But she's also one who used that regeneration thing to create some fucked up monstrosities, experiments.
Only in the Scalic Dominion.
It's
Oh, yeah,
also
she was trying to
those
create,
that obtain jet knowledge as well.
She was trying to create golem, a type of golem to like combat the golems they were facing in the war, but she wanted to make them out of she wanted to make it a fearful moral she wanted to make it a demoralizer. She wanted them out of bones and stuff. She wanted to be able to regenerate its everything. Anyways, she did some messed up stuff.
Eska is a frankly morally bankrupt individual. They did a lot of stuff.
I hadn't noticed.
I know. I'm sorry. One thing I am worried about, they had a propensity for golems. Alongside their other stupid fucking experiments. They focused on making a golem that would demoralize their enemies.
The beating
And that-
morals improved.
Essentially. Something that could regenerate endlessly. So if they're still working on that project, the prospect of a wagon full of Aetherium worries me even more.
Especially with the kind of village they were heading for.
Yeah. We need to find for anything.
Well, either way,
I feel like we need to get
she
a
made,
hand on
like,
that Ethereum.
before the war, before the golems and everything, she made monstrosities of different kinds. And experimentations of pretty disgusting measures. She's also known as the Chimera Doctor.
Why were they not imprisoned again?
Why were they not in prison? Because Urian allowed it. But when Urian was taken out of power, Zariah wasn't kicked out or anything. He was morally good. But a lot of the other scientists who did more morally questionable things were outed, usually.
Clearly not fucking quick enough.
Indeed. They weren't executed, they were just banished from the kingdom.
So, why didn't the Scalyx Dominion execute people like her?
The people in power allowed it to happen.
Oh, I understand that. That is why, quite frankly, when we're done with this continent, certain families are going to get a very rude awakening. But if they were so morally opposed to their work, why were they not put in a prison cell instead?
I'm gonna go make dinner. I'll be back.
There are some people who just... What was the reason that Esker was not in prison? Well, what was the main reason that Esker wasn't in prison? Did they flee the country, or...?
They were all exiled. Because they didn't think it was morally right to just kill them.
It's
They're-
prison, though.
Yeah. Speaking of morality...
You were in prison, but not all of them were in prison. They didn't know absolutely everything these people did, just the few things that were mostly publicly known. And that Urian allowed to be publicly known stuff.
Yeah. Urian, during his reign, did a very good job at, shall we say, spilling ink on the right papers. He let a few key aspects be known, but the true scope of the work of these people was never really brought to light until after they left. Or, well, were forcefully exiled, I should say. These people, they got very lucky. If Yarian spilled ink on the wrong papers, it wouldn't be here.
Could it perhaps be the case of Urian was ousted? Perhaps he let them leave so that he could use them later.
How did Urian end up?
How did Urian end up?
Yeah.
Urian wasn't even in the country at the time. He was ousted.
Maybe. That is something Urian would do.
He's a
Try
coward
and gain
after all.
favor for a coup.
Paranoid individual.
What we like to call a ill-tempered man-child who didn't get what he wanted.
He was a absolute coward. So I wouldn't be surprised if he kept certain things on hand to attempt to garner favor to try again. Would it work? I don't know, but I mean, my family would be in on it most likely.
I know she has connections to what's the household? The household that has the The snake emblem.
Snake emblem. I think I have that in my journal. The basilisks. I think.
The slavers.
Yeah, the slavers. Do they have a snake emblem? I think you're speaking of the Basilisk family. They were. I've talked about them before. They're slavers. The families of the Scalyx Dominion are fickle people, very susceptible to blackmail, if you get what I mean.
I mean, your family will definitely use any type of evidence against any of them.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised
bump
if
them out of power. It's
if
actually how they got
my-
in power in the first
yeah,
place.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if my mother or father didn't employ like a spy corps.
Oh no, they
Like-
have an Inquisition.
Oh, they
Yeah.
have a magical
Like the-
inquisition.
like-
It's great.
Like you know the Inquisition from 40 that literally
Oh,
just
oh,
that, but wizards.
Yeah. My family, for lack of a term, lobbied with the Inquisition to try and get into the position they are today, and it worked. So, yeah. I guess once we're done here, where do we start? Is the question. I still need to go after my family, but my family's big. It's pretty big. I mean, it's smaller now, but you get what I mean.
The only lead we really have is Charles.
And he's dead. Thank God.
Wrong one.
Oh,
Not Charlie.
Sorry.
Charles. The big armored guy.
Mm-hmm.
The only lead we have is Charles, but
Yes.
he returned home a while ago.
We can get in contact with him.
Does someone
not
have
really
sending?
No, I don't know why sending isn't a druid spell. To be quite honest, it's a little annoying because that was our communication.
Yeah.
I have animal messenger, but that would take actual fucking ages to get there.
Yeah. I don't know,
And
just-
I used my last spell scroll of sending.
I mean, once we're done on this continent.
I mean, you guys could have restocked on those. No problem.
Sending stones.
Right.
Oh, you're sending scrolls and things, and your identify
Yeah.
scrolls because you guys have. You
We
guys
do
are
have
the.
a few,
You guys are the party that does that.
Hold on. I need to scroll back up through the chat. How much money did we spend creating the elementals? And was that already deducted from
Yes.
That was already deducted from my total?
I'm pretty sure we deducted it. Yes.
Okay. In that case, I have 5,280. Do we want to say that we stocked up on a couple of potions and sending scrolls?
I mean, can do.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
All right, let me roll how many sending scrolls. 6. And then each party member 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 2 greater healing potions for each party member. So 12.
All right. Are these greater or just regular potions?
Greater. Not the crazy
Nice.
ones.
Where do I add that? I forget.
Nikki will
Yeah.
just add them.
Thank you, Nikki. All the best.
Who's getting what?
2 greater healing to each party member, and then 6 scrolls of sending. And just let me know.
Oh,
what
and
the
sending?
total- Yeah. We don't have to contact him now. We can.
How many scrolls is sending?
6. That's what the D8 was for.
On Belliath?
Me.
On you. Oh.
I
Here.
can still use them.
That's true. Sorry.
I just can't cast the spell myself.
I gave Belliath the...
I love seeing the cursor move around as if it's like a firefly.
So,
You would not believe your eyes.
did
Oh,
Charles
no,
ever
that's the one,
tell us
yes.
his last name?
Hmm?
Or did he just go by Charles the entire time?
Charles Von... Literally
I
the...
think it was Von
Charles...
Lugarth.
Charles von Lugarth. Yeah.
The wine family.
Indeed.
I take notes. I know your lore.
What? I'm not sure. I'm hesitant still to work with him, especially considering that he came here to liberate one of the cities under the guise that he was probably going to try and manipulate that fact afterwards. He seemed content on raising an army for
What do I know about the Von Lugarth beside the fact that they're a wine family? Do I know anything about their
They
conduct?
are very territorially aggressive. They like their territory. They don't allow anyone... Like, they really want the Von Shadras part of the bog. They've been trying to get it, and they have been, like, You know when farmers just start, like, or just accidentally putting soil, or putting, like, seed in the soil that's, like, kind of in your property, and then starts using it, and slowly adding to their property? Kind of like a aggressive takehold. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's what they have
they-
been doing,
so
and you've known...
Are they very conquesty,
Mhm.
you would say?
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, that fits the Lugarth. That fits the Lugarth conduct. They are incredibly territorially aggressive. They like expansion. They are an expansionistic wine family. They actually clash with my family quite a lot, which
means he would.
is very useful, actually.
Doesn't surprise me. That's why I recommended we stop allowing whatever ships related to the Scalic Dominion be allowed to enter any of the ports.
Can't just.
It seems like
The problem we're running into here. Minute. Let me just adjust cranberries. Trying to go up my pant. Like, stop that. Anyway.
No.
Okay, yes. I will pat Cranberry on the head. But the problem with that is that doesn't stop smugglers. Politics only go so far. Politics don't reach where the sun doesn't shine.
That would be more of Phil's wheelhouse to combat.
I'm sure Phil knows plenty about smuggling, but I don't know how much he knows about preventing smuggling. Right, Phil?
Well,
He's definitely.
Well, the logic is if he's
shit.
a smuggler, he would be the best source of how they operate. Therefore, we would have the information to use as a basis on how to counter it.
The thing is, when you deny smugglers something, that only makes them try harder.
Okay, yes, but like that is a tactic that has been used in history. Like, look at the American Revolution. Post-revolution, we had like one of the best navies for combating piracy, because the person who founded our navy was a fucking pirate.
But
Thank you, John
Insider
Paul
advantage.
Jones.
John Paul Jones is a pirate. But no, anyway. I feel like we're getting ahead of ourselves. I guess the question we have to ask is, once everything on this continent is done, what's the plan? What are we all gonna do? Actually, you know what? Flint.
Yeah.
Flint. You're awake still, right?
Yeah.
What are you planning to do after we finish on this continent?
Wow. You see. Steal more shit.
I'm not surprised by that. But what exactly? What exactly are you going to steal?
Well, turns out I have a bounty on my head.
I figured.
So, the
20,000
plan is
silver.
to steal
Or was it
their
2,000
their
silver?
treasury. The entire Thieves Guild's treasury.
You are planning to
That seems
steal
like a
Thieves
suicidal
Guild
idea.
treasury.
The Flint heist.
That is I agree with Swumi. That is suicidal,
Fucking-
but it would also
it's
be a good story.
Waterdeep Dragon Heist, but it's not the city of Waterdeep. It's the Grand Bazaar.
I really
fuck.
want to run that as a
That-
future.
No, I'm down for
gonna
that.
have to get some people if y'all want to help me, and I'm going to steal their
No.
shit.
Absolutely. Also,
Well,
shut.
Flint.
Why are you talking about this with Phil?
Bill,
He,
I'll kill you if you tell anyone.
like, he's part of the fucking guild.
I think
Phil,
Phil. I think Phil's deep in thought right now. Let's not disturb him.
Yeah, exactly. See, he was asleep.
There's also Frederick back
I
at
think
camp.
actually
He's very aware of who you are.
Actually, I'm gonna snap in front of Phil's eyes. Swumi, I think he got into your bag.
Hold on, let me roll
A drug check.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I have to roll a d4. Which pile did he get? Top to bottom. Oh, that little shit.
He got the
He
good.
stole my good stuff.
Got that good shit.
He stole part of my good stash.
Num num. Nice.
You see it. But, Shoni. I know that you probably won't tell them.
Sorry.
Because we're both thieves. And there is no honor.
What?
I'm
No,
not
not
a
you.
thief.
I don't think you're going to tell a thieves that a thief is trying to steal their ill-gotten gains.
You realize how honest Swumi is, yeah?
Yes.
Do you not remember who you're talking to?
I do.
Swumi is a paragon of virtue, basically.
Yeah. Yes. Why would she
That's a
want...
compliment. That's a compliment.
Why
Just
would
to be clear.
Why would you want to tell thieves about thieves? They're
They're very corrupt. It's a very
I mean,
corrupt.
it's a thieves guild. They work in the
This is where
bazaar.
I'm going to ask if this triggers a reaction of any kind.
The bazaar is just a trading
Questions. Okay, so Flint and Phil would know the Grand Bazaar as exactly like this. Capitalism at its finest. It is run by whoever is the richest, which is currently at the moment about 5 people who are the richest people in the city.
Mm-hmm.
They are the lords, and one of the lords is the Thieves Guild, the owner of the Thieves Guild, and they run the underworld. And the other Telly lords are fucking scared of the Thieves Guild and do not try to overstep him. So in technicality, the Thieves Guild owns the bazaar, and the other 4 lords are too scared to step on their toes about things.
It'd be really funny if I became.
It is very corrupt right now.
It would be funny.
But Flint is very wanted there.
Like
The
he,
prob-
So
problem
is technically Erekai.
The problem is with your plan,
Ish.
Flint, is you can't go anywhere near the bazaar, can you? You're a wanted man.
true.
There was that mediocrely expensive bounty.
That's
It was a high amount of silver.
that's true, but then he tips his hat.
He throws his hat on. He's just like, bonjour. He's just like,
Buongiorno.
no, wait, what? In like, in his
Which
epistle,
one's
he's
this
like,
one?
hello.
No.
Mm.
Dad,
No, it's
stop
like
that.
he's like he basically like mocks the Quaddle, like does a Swumi and like and tries to mock the Quaddle.
It's just a really short Swumi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that, but
They'll never
I
see it coming.
I wouldn't be surprised if, especially a vault, wouldn't have some sort of anti-magic countermeasures. There's something. Do you know what an anti-magic field is, Flint?
Yes, I have
Yeah.
created one before.
You what?
You've met me. You remember the time I turned my skin.
I realize that sometimes your magic gets out of control, but I never realized your magic went so out of control that it deleted itself.
It was just for a little bit.
Anti-magic
You
is
are-
just magic
You are
suppression, basically.
truly a very confusing magic user, Flint.
I am. I confuse myself very
I
often.
can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult in how I said it, so I'll just let it be a statement.
I confuse myself often.
On the point of what comes after, I mean, you got most of you were there. Apparently, according to the Archdruid, I'm supposed to start a pilgrimage. Although that doesn't really quite make sense. That usually goes to the second eldest in line.
Is there a second eldest in line for you?
It would be whoever the second most experience of the elders would have been.
Oh, I thought you meant family. Sorry.
No,
You
speaking on
are
the shrine.
the only non-outsider. Besides the Archdruid and your own master. And your own master is probably the one that recommended you instead of him. The rest of them came from other places and set up shop here. And that's why you're chosen. It's more that your master was like putting the job onto you because he didn't want to do it.
So he fucking shunted the responsibility my way.
Yes.
Thanks.
Well-
He doesn't
What
want
a
responsibility and
Well,
to
I mean, it's a big
leave.
thing for you. You're going on a pilgrimage. This is important to you, right? I mean, I apologize. I don't worship anything. Well, not anything really, but so I don't really understand.
That's the dog.
That's not worship. That I need to clear
Pretty
that.
similar.
It is similar, but it's not the same. I don't see Zarkarian as a god.
Why is he making a wisdom save?
Zarkarian isn't a
Mickey, what is he doing?
You see Zelok's mouth just open wide and try and eat cranberry.
Hey! No. Zelok, be nice.
I guess
It
that's not what you would do to a dog.
You can't even eat him. He is not meat. He will just come. Do you want him to come out of your mouth again?
Nikki,
Do not.
Would it be survival or nature to catch an animal?
Survival.
Do I get advantage?
It's nighttime.
Normal. Okay, I have superior dark vision.
That doesn't change much.
I can. Well, I'm not
It's still
blind
like
in the
a
dark.
tree. Well, like, no, but you see everything in black and white. So like something you can see shapes and things. But I guess
14.
14.
Can I grab like a possum?
What do you have on you? Or your spear, right? You know what? We're going fucking. You're gonna. Yeah. You ready your spear? As you've hunted before, you wait and wait, and you quickly toss your spear, using Shillelagh as like a helper. Grab some, hit something.
Is it a possum?
As you walk up to the thing that is now pinned to the roots of a tree. No.
No.
It's a compy.
A what?
You heard me.
A fucking dinosaur?
Yes.
Aren't those pack hunters?
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Can I make a perception?
Yes.
How long is
the
Swumi
smile in
gone?
her voice.
Since 16.
You can hear those sounds of like little the little creatures around you. They're making sounds around you. A few of them.
Walls.
You can see them. They're around the foresty floor. Now that it's not metal now, it's a little bit harder to see them, especially in the dark.
Okay, but like, are they surrounding the camp or are they fucking off?
Hmm?
Are they like encircling the camp or are they fucking off?
They're encircling around the dead compy.
Airball.
Fuck, what? I don't have that. Fuck it, I cast Cone of Cold.
Fuck it, we ball.
Huh?
I cast Cone of
Trees,
Cold
bitches.
at all of them.
Okay. I love and hate this.
That was my kill, damn it.
That's cannibalism. You can't do that.
Okay.
I need however many con saves.
In a con of 20. Fucking hell.
15. 115.
Why did you roll the damage?
I don't think that was damage. I think that was how many there
that's
was.
how many. Oh no. Hi.
Oh fuck. Do I hear the cone of cold and just go?
You hear.
We hear a sneeze?
I don't. I think.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
two
anything,
pass.
anything under a 3.
Oh no, 3.
Anything under a 20 automatically fails.
So 3 succeed.
And they all take. So the 3 that succeed take half of that.
Hey, I'm telling you this now. They don't have enough HP to live through 20.
I just imagine. Can I give a perspective of what's happening at camp right now, where it's just like
just to
we
give you a
we hear just like a fucking snowstorm in the forest, and followed by the screaming of poppies, and I'm just like, Swumi?
I just imagine you hear like the scream, then you hear the snowstorm, then you hear the scream, and then you just see like glinting off in the forest.
Your money.
You see like a giant blast of ice.
No. I'm just imagining from the fire, you just start seeing like glinting off in the distance. You know?
Yeah, you see icicles and you see like glints. From the ice. You would. Yeah.
Hey, on the bright side, we have preserved meat.
So I would like to gather up all the copies.
Creature. So all of them are frozen statues. Just so you know.
So we'll have to thaw them out.
That's fine. We have a fun. I would like to gather all the copies.
Enoch's still out cold. He's just asleep. He's just sock on.
Yeah, if you didn't brutalize them with like that much damage, damn, that's like above average.
I will gather up all of the copies, including the one I speared. And I'll
Which is now probably frozen as well.
About 13. No, I mean possibly. Yeah.
You rolled 12. That are the ones that were surrounding the camp. I will place one in front of Zelok.
Okay. Zelok will fucking munch on that. Gone.
I assume it makes a crunching noise because it's frozen.
You don't even see him chew it.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, what happened?
I just true.
I thought it was a possum.
It wasn't, obviously.
Flint's gonna take out a crossbow bolt.
They're frozen solid.
And just
I might have overreacted a little bit.
And just start roasting it.
They are frozen solid. You can't spit roast them. Yeah.
You can for long enough. You can.
Yeah, you got to thaw them out.
That's why you put them on the fire.
Well, that's what they're doing.
On the bright side, you've given us a few days of food. I've never had dinosaur before.
It's a little gamey.
Ironically enough, there aren't little
they taste
raptors
like chicken
in the Scalyx Dominion.
Ironically,
it's like chicken.
These ones are more leany chicken.
They're like angry chicken.
Anyway, what was I saying? Yes. It's not worship as you understand it. It's not worship as you understand it, Swumi. It's how do I explain this?
Have you agreed to servitude of a higher power?
I would not say that, no. I have agreed.
You'd be lying to yourself.
Hey, sorry, I was eating dinner.
We killed a bunch of dinosaurs. Yeah, don't mind the dinosaurs. Swumi went hunting.
Yeah, who asked about smuggling?
I did. I was like, we'll get back to that. Anyway, we improv'd that you broke into one of Sumi's drug bags. And anyway.
But I don't steal from people.
It's
my name is philanthropy.
It's a mutual agreement. Both of us want people in this world who've gone too far, gone. I want those in my family who've committed sins that are far beyond what one can consider forgivable, gone. He wants people who have wronged him removed from the equation. That is our relationship. I do not worship him. I do not view him as a god, regardless of the power he has over me.
And
he's an associate.
What is exactly stopping him from just not ending your servitude when the agreement is met?
Nothing.
but I suppose if I make myself useful.
What exactly? Do you even know what he wants? Why he is so interested in this place?
I feel I've explained it before, but let me explain it roughly one more time. My family has communed with dark powers before, Zarkaria being the main one of them. Zarkarian was wrong.
I understood that part. I'm talking about him specifically.
I've never
He
thought to ask.
seems rather interested in the affairs of mortals.
Zarkarian has an ever-hungering knowledge. He wants to consume knowledge. He strives to learn. I'm getting this right, Nikki, right?
He's not from around this place. The mortals he's understand and knows about are different than the mortals here, and he's trying to understand this world a lot more.
Yes.
So yeah.
Zarkarian more than anything seeks understanding. His understanding of mortals is far removed from any other beings. He seeks knowledge. And in exchange for power, he gains knowledge.
You know that he just hovers over Narikov. You don't know what he means by that exactly, but he says hovers above Narikov. You just think he's just in the heavens or whatever.
He describes it as
feel like they are.
He describes it as hovering over Nekarov. Narikov, sorry. Long day.
All good.
I've never really understood what he meant by that, but I assume it's hovering over in a sense of observing. Observing mortals, observing how they live, learning.
I would assume, given what we know, he is probably in the Astral Sea.
Most likely.
Meaning he quite literally is just hovering.
Again, most likely, but
Could be right above us right now. Who fucking knows?
It'd be like a moon.
I suppose I could ask.
Where is he?
Where is he?
What are you looking at right now?
You could always ask your patron. Hey, but
no.
What's going on? Where are you?
Yeah, but
he'll probably give you the same vague answer you got last time.
Hovering. Yeah.
Yep.
But Swumi, this is a deal made out of necessity. I alone, even with what my family did to me, do not have the power to oppose them. My father is an accomplished arcanist, my mother as well. Many members of my family have a much better understanding of aspects of the arcane arts than I do. Without Zarkarian's help, I'm not powerful enough to kill them, or remove them, or hell, whatever it takes to feel satisfied. Deal made out of necessity and nothing more. I don't worship him instead.
Compies.
As for after all this, after this continent, and presumably after the business with my family, I'm not sure what I want to do, honestly.
I want to worship my god.
I part of me was thinking teaching.
What?
Well, it's silly. It's a silly aspiration.
No, it's
but
interesting. Tell me more.
all right. And it's born of one of the few good memories I have of my family. At an early age, they sent me to school, to a private school, one of the academies in the Scalyc Dominion. They had me learn, and I had professors that were passionate, very passionate about teaching. They loved it. I mean, and I can see why. Allowing younger people to learn from the mistakes of the past or allow the world into not necessarily better or worse, but a different state, that's powerful. And I think it rubbed off on me.
Oh.
But more than anything, I want to teach what not to do. My family is what not to do.
I think what I want to do is no longer be a filthy criminal scumbag, first off, and then also walk the same path as my Lord and Savior Fizzle.
It didn't take that much to convince you, did it?
I
nearly spat out my water.
I feel like that is a bad example to take from. He literally drank Ethereum.
Well, to be fair, I necessarily haven't done too great myself. I mean, was a
Do you have any?
Years, did
do you have any
activity? Makes drugs. I make bombs. I flirt with everything that has two legs and a vagina and tits. So,
Blinks.
You know. I mean, am I wrong?
No, not necessarily.
I would prefer.
Do you have any less suicidal aspirations, Phil?
Maybe live somewhere, live a nice and quiet life.
I don't think I can stand quiet.
Get married and take that arrow to the knee, you know? Settle down. Maybe be stuck on guard duty.
Seeing you married would be the last thing I would expect.
Honestly. I don't think I can imagine any of us staying in one place for a while.
Well,
rude.
Well, I'm just saying. I
mean, technically,
we move
they're
around
traveling
constantly.
together with you guys. They're not staying in one place. But they have lived in one place before.
maybe me and Ennaq will start a business together. Who knows?
Speaking of, Ennaq, I don't know much about you, but what do you want to do?
Enoch's still fast asleep at the moment. I don't know if you want to try and wake him or what. It's entirely up to you.
Let him sleep. I don't know. Teaching seems fun. Seems like a good,
it would suit you.
Good thing. You think?
Yeah.
Professor Belliath. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Yeah, no, I'd show up to your classes just to watch.
Hey, yo, PB, what's up?
I mean,
oh my god.
If you teach people correctly and you teach people to be responsible, I mean, you know, that maybe some of your students will become great people, and then one day they could be like, yeah, my teacher was Belliath motherfucking Von Chandra.
I wouldn't exactly use the last name.
No, I don't think the last name
or
is
Von
staying.
Chandra?
Both.
Hell, if things go well with Fi-Fi, it could be Belliath Fire Fist. Imagine that.
I don't think
Well, I mean,
Tenacity naming
both are females.
convention works.
I don't think it is either.
Belliath von Phaedra.
Von Phaedra, I actually do like that.
By the way, what the fuck is up with humanoid species and this whole family lineage bullshit?
You know,
City folk shit.
you have
People like knowing where they come from,
you have a family
for better or for worse.
at one point or another that you might not have met. But that's
What is with a quaddle naming convention? I don't actually know much about it.
Singular name.
You have your name.
No
You
lineage.
are-
You didn't have parents?
Of course I have parents. That's how nature works. But you have your name. You are the
What about
son or
slimes?
daughter of your parents, who are the son or daughter
if I
of
have
their
parents.
parents. So on. If you achieve great accomplishments, you earn a title. And that is how you are known in the histories of your people.
I imagine it gets a little confusing though. Like if there's 3 Rumias, for example, or 7 of the same. I don't know any quaddle names off the top of my head.
Gumbo.
Gumbo. Imagine 7 Gumbos in history.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, Gumbo is a whole ass unit. Also, on the subject of families, I can't even remember if I have one. I've been traveling with you guys for so fucking long.
Where did you even come from? I do not know.
So Phil comes from the Grand Bazaar. You are a merchant, and you probably had a merchant family. That's up to you whether or not you were an orphan or just were adopted, something like that.
I'd like to eventually find. I like the idea of Phil's adopted parents, like the people that adopted him, being like very well off and like amazing people, and then Phil just turned out like
the way he is, got
Yeah.
got mixed up into the
trying to
thieves
live in
guild.
his family's shadows, and gain the approval of his adopted parents and his adopted family. That's what we'll go with.
Also,
I like that.
Again, on just the weird humanoid rituals, gestures to ring. I really don't get what this whole charades is about.
You also notice that Shumi only has 4 fingers. And it's just like on one of the fingers.
It's on what? It's not even the correct one.
It's not even on the correct hand.
It's symbolic. It's representative of your bond. I realize that your bond is self-explanatory, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like solidifying it.
It
Reinforcing it.
seems-
Living in a
just
tribe, it's a lot easier to
seems-
understand. They're together and everything because they live together and they're very close, and it's a close-knit community.
But
That's
when
what
you're
It just seems unnecessary.
when you're
To be
meeting,
It is a
quite
little bit.
honest.
but what if you're
it-
meeting like 500 people a day in a city? Like I was stealing from like 20 people a day, stealing pockets of like 20 people a day in the bazaar, and that was like not even like
What is he doing?
1% of the people I saw each day.
Where is he going?
Zelok? Zelok.
No.
No,
Hey,
go away.
hey.
Alright. You see Flint just kind of hump down in the sleeping bag and just then start worming off to the back. Go away.
This.
Zelok. Oh my god.
So, whose passive stealth can beat a 20 or passive perception?
Passive
Hang on.
I have a
perception.
19.
He literally walked
I'm
into
going to say
have a
my
19.
passive stealth's 24. My
But, I mean, to be fair, he-
is 19.
You're
Uh,
asleep.
To be
No, I know.
My
So-
passive stealth is 24.
so, out of the like You two are distracted while you're talking to each other, so you don't notice it at first.
Flint
But
was
Phil
talking.
is like on his sleeping bag, and so is Flint. But as soon as Zelok like sneaks past your like sleeping bag, you could notice him eating it after a moment.
Wait,
away.
what the fuck? Where did all
He
have
takes
these
one-
been here the whole time?
Yes.
Go
When
away.
did these get here?
Don't worry about it.
He drops it. No.
Oi!
Okay.
I don't know. The whole like charades about it seems a bit unnecessary.
It
Shit.
is unnecessary. It's
But like it's not how.
Are you gonna reach
any
into
of
his
the
mouth and try and
tribes
take it from
were. You
him?
just
No.
the,
You know, yeah, I'll
just-
try to take it from him.
You just when it is time for the ceremony for those who are coming of the maturing age, the male just approaches, chooses one of the tribes, and then they go off and create new children for generations.
I want to play fetch with Zelok with the
We're getting impersonal.
the corpse. I'm gonna teach him to play fetch with it.
No,
One of the compies?
Stop mutilating the fucking dinosaur.
You
corpse.
do realize that Zelok is sentient, right?
Well, then he'll understand how to play fetch.
He's gonna ask you why he wants. Oh, why do you want to play?
It's a fun
Well-
game where I throw it, you grab it, bring it back to me, and then I throw it again, you bring it back to me. There could be parts missing every time. It doesn't really matter. As long as you bring it back, that's the whole point of fetch. It's a fun game to play. And as I see it, all we have is time to kill.
We are supposed to be sleeping.
But food.
He already ate a whole copy. How is he still hungry?
He
He's ever hungry.
Compies aren't really that big.
They're about the size of a whole chicken.
Are they really?
He ate something equivalent to a rotisserie chicken.
he had room for seconds.
A second
Anyway.
rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie.
My dog
anyway.
Okay, my dog once got into the food bin and he ate like 6 pounds of food.
Yeah.
You have to make
Anyway.
him throw up.
Anyway,
But,
well, it is unnecessary, but I don't know. It's
Oh wow, they were larger than
I
chickens.
guess more. I
Jesus.
guess sometimes
Uh,
people just want to have
But you also gotta realize
bigger celebrations.
small thing you gotta realize about Zelok is he's also a being not from here, and he's
is he ever hungry?
ever hungering, and it makes him grow.
But we're missing Phil.
Hold on, let me roll stealth again.
Did you take one of the compies?
No, that was one of the compies that's taken by Zelok.
Phil, those were raw. They haven't been cooked yet.
Zelok took it. I'm gonna just creep out of the shadows and plop down.
Did he eat the whole ass thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to play fetch with him.
Oh,
What?
wait, that reminds me. I'd like to grab 2 of the compies and toss them to the beetle.
Alright, the beetle will
Wait,
eat them.
copies? Wait, what?
Yeah, they're little compy slurs.
What happened?
Don't worry about
Shumi
it.
froze them to death.
I flash froze them with Code of Cold.
They only have 10 HP.
And she hit them for 43 damage.
Overkill.
They were all frozen like statues. They're just melting by the fire at the moment.
But no, actually, I have a question. You don't own any other dresses besides the one I'm making you. Do you?
I have
She has her druid robes, which could
I
count
have-
as a dress.
my robes and my other robes and the
Other robe?
other pair of robes. But I wear robes. That's pretty much the extent of it.
I don't know how to explain a marriage ceremony, honestly. It like now that I'm trying to, it's very now that you pointed it out, it does seem unnecessary, but I guess it's, for lack of a better term, the final nail. You know? It's like a ceremony of binding. I don't know. Like a contract.
That sounds a bit archaic.
It does now that I say it out loud, but that's the best way I can phrase it. Greebly.
He is the same size as the fucking animal, Mickey.
Which is why he's dragging it on the ground.
Greebly.
What-
Greebly.
what the-
Greebly.
Stop that.
Well,
That is too big for you.
no. Mm-mm.
When did you get bigger?
This doesn't answer the question. He goes into the shadows and then it's just like he just tears it apart.
I once saw a centipede the size of this thing.
What? Where do you think you're going?
You
When
even
did
eat
you
your
get
spirit.
He just like slides under the cart.
Fucking drag him out.
Oh dear.
To run away from me, you little shit.
Oh dear. Oh my
You
goodness.
drag him and the copy out from under the cart.
Alright. You drag them out.
Just hold him upside down.
Greeby looks at you with his his eyes that blink not at the same time.
What are you doing?
Food.
You can't eat the comfy. You don't have a beak sharp enough. Also, when did you get bigger?
Hmm? He looks
You
at
are-
self. Did I get fat?
No, you're about the size of a chicken. You're not supposed to be that size.
Flaps wings. I can still fly. His wingspan's a little bit bigger as well.
What's scary is chickens get very angry, and they are surprisingly good at flying.
Yeah. For a flightless quotation mark bird.
I'm going to pick up the comfy and take it back to the fire and set it back. I will place Greebly like petulant child.
Funny enough, the compy is still very solid.
What were you planning to do? It's frozen solid, she says as she cuts a chunk off of the cheese wheel.
Ooh, jeez.
I'm not even sure if he can healthily eat dairy, but he's a fucking fake.
Wait, actually, let me look up. Can pigeons eat cheese?
I mean, they're scavengers. They eat
Stale
literally
hard bits of cheese will be readily eaten by birds. Mild flavors such as American or mild cheddar are most suitable, but soft cheeses such as cream cheese are not. No moldy or rancid cheese should be offered to birds at any time.
Well, yeah, because
mean,
that's
this is
mold.
solid
Because it
cheese.
has bacteria.
Dairy
in it.
products should be consumed in moderation as birds are lactose intolerant.
Wow, I guess I'm a bird. Never
We've
knew
learned
that.
we've learned something new today.
Well, all animals are going to be lactose intolerant because it's not milk from our
yeah?
species.
What about cows? Are they lactose intolerant, Nikki? Answer me.
No.
That's their
I
own
wish I
milk.
was a cow. I'd love to suck on a titty
That-
all day.
That is their own milk. No, they're not going to be lactose intolerant to their own milk.
I mean, I
Just
hardly
like
doubt
we
this
aren't
logic
lactose intolerant to our
applies.
own, or technically our own milk.
I'd like to point out, I hardly think, because he's a fey creature.
But does he fart?
No, it just disappears. I cut him a chunk
Oop.
of.
Wheel?
The wheel of Ches.
Wheel of Ches.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
McWhopper, hamburger, cheeseburger.
Did anyone else notice that that I'm not crazy, right? He's a lot bigger than he's supposed to be.
Wait, who?
Greebly.
Oh, yeah, no. He looks like a chicken.
I assume he is just pecking at the cheese.
Yep.
Does he try to eat the rind?
When he gets to it.
I'm very confused.
Once he realizes
So-
he can't peck it, he just takes it into his gullet,
No,
And just
no,
starts-
no,
trying to,
no,
like,
no,
swallow it.
no. That's
It doesn't fit in his beak, though. It's just there. And he, like, you hear him making sounds. Trying to,
Oh.
like, swallow it.
How do patrons
No.
work?
no,
Because, you know, like, Belliath has a patron. And,
Essentially,
like,
oh, that's
who
hard to
could be
explain.
one? And
So-
I want to worship Fizzle.
So, okay, allow me to explain a tiny bit. So, a patron is essentially if you do something for them, they reward you with abilities. So, for example, I hate using this term, but I serve Zarkarian in a sense that I help him with atoning, quote unquote, people that have wronged him. In exchange, he gives me the power to take revenge against my family. That is the exchange there. Essentially, it's someone who has some sort of magical power that oh dear. It's very hard to explain. It kind of works like being a cleric, if you can explain that, Swumi.
I mean, that is less what they're describing, more of spreading the ideology of your specific deity.
Like missionary work.
Missionary work? I only know one kind of missionary.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay. How do I explain this without your dirty damn mind? Missionary work is essentially. Do you know those people who are like, would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior? What is a pillar,
Phronema.
Nikki? What is a? Yeah, Phronema. Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior Phronema? Those people that come up to your door and try to give Phronema's witnesses.
Oh, the nuisances?
I'm
Yes.
going to very slowly encroach on you.
Listen,
and look
listen,
down.
listen. I'm not insulting you. This is not an insult to you specifically because I've never seen you do this.
My
you
god
just
is better than
hear-
yours.
You just hear whispered. Choose your next words very carefully, boy.
I am choosing them very carefully. So
She to emphasize the point, like in the tower, just wrapping a couple of the fingers around one of your horns and
no,
giving a, like,
that hurt like hell last time. Please don't. Anyway, oh my goodness. Essentially, it's spreading the good word.
Oh.
eyes narrow.
And I won't say anything more of this in regards to that
Oh,
because I'm afraid of my horn
spreading-
getting ripped off.
Spreading the good word. I mean, I spread the good word whenever I talk to women.
Different good word.
Is that word good?
You spread what
I
they in
mean-
the cities call sexual harassment. I don't know what that means.
I think it's very clear what that means.
I mean, I know what harassment is. The other word doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
Because you fucking mammals do shit weird, and it's really inefficient.
Yeah, quality over quantity.
I mean, I don't see an issue with what I say. I mean, what about this one? Like, I went to Bard College, so I'm really good at using my tongue.
Shut up.
You didn't go to Bard College,
You
though.
didn't go to Bard College. You're just
You
lying.
don't need to know that. It's all about what I would like to describe as a riz.
What the fuck is a
Is he
riz?
Is he having a stroke?
Are you talking of what the fuck is a riz? I have charisma, but I don't know what your riz is.
Well, I mean, I could also just say, you know, hey, my invisible mage hand gives me 5 extra fingers. You know what that means?
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck are you doing with my extra?
Okay. Get a little too
We're getting a little meta.
too far. Come on.
Oh my goodness. I am honestly astonished that you do not get slapped more, Phil.
I'm honestly astonished he is not in a prison cell.
Exactly.
No, me too.
Genuinely.
It's like he has an anti-charismatic field. Anyone who encroaches it is just immediately off-put.
Ow. I think I'm quite charismatic.
You are charismatic, just sometimes you say something you arguably really should not.
Teach me how to talk to people.
You were asking the antisocial wizard person to teach you how to talk to people?
Good point. Hey, Ennaq.
Ask Phil, ask Flint. Ask Flint how to talk to people.
Oh, that is a bad
Wow.
idea.
Fucking crazy
What
wizard.
what I do is I
Did
I
you turn
go-
the moon into cheese?
what?
No, that didn't happen.
Not
Why
yet.
did that happen?
That was a possibility of things that could happen, but that hasn't happened.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Recap. What has Flint done that was meaningful, like massively, with wild magic?
Turn my skin to glass. Swumi still hasn't seen the cow, so we haven't seen that.
Yeah, that still that has been lingering, and I'm honestly afraid to go to the City of Ire because they have livestock there.
Actually,
oh.
you know how in Skyrim where Whiterun, the little city there, has like farms and stuff outside, and a lot of livestock are outside the city walls?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Much similar to the City of Ire is that way too.
Oh,
So
What-
you You're gonna have some fun right outside the City of Ire.
Flint
Let
did
me
s-
tell
tell
ya.
us. Flint did tell a story of one time when he was not with the party, he caused some wild magic.
Did he turn someone to stone?
No, he said he accidentally made an anti-magic field before long
Oh yeah.
ago. When
Isn't
he
that? Was it, where was that exactly? I'm
No,
trying to
there was
remember.
no actual there. It was like that was a story of just like
No.
random Flint backstory. Just
Oh yeah, no.
Anyways, like
No, I have an idea on it.
again, you mammals baffle me because you do things very weird and inefficiently. Why have one child every year, or at the capacity of every year or two, when you could have a bunch all at once every 10-ish years?
Well, if you lose it, if you use it too much, it could break off.
Oh. Whoa.
Again, it just seems weird and inefficient.
And yours seems very impersonal.
I had
Like what, you lay legs and then teach your kids? Like, where's that turtle?
You're not incorrect, but I want to say fuck you anyways?
Don't all marsupials do that?
No.
Like, what about frogs?
They're an amphibian.
Oh, amphibian.
marsupials are like kangaroos.
So
Oh,
yes,
shit.
Swumi lays eggs in the water, and it's a brood, but not all of them survive because they do have predators among other things. But also, not all of them survive the water conditions.
Oh.
I had 20 siblings when I was born. Were 8 last time I counted.
When was the last time you counted?
Quick maths. Hold on, I have to do some quick maths. About 40 years ago.
Oh. What? 4 or 40?
40.
How old are you?
55.
You're 55.
What the fuck?
We've been over this, have we not?
No, we have not. We have not
don't
talked about
remember.
this.
You're literally the mother of this group.
I'm 27. You are 30 years older than me.
Wait, actually,
20 something.
I'm 42.
You're 42?
Enoch looks at everyone, just like.
Flint, how old are you? Flint, how old are you?
Enoch? 151.
Flint, how old are you?
Well, I mean, last estimate, something like a little bit over 18, 19, or something like that. I'm not very old.
You don't know your own birthday, do you?
No.
You don't know your name day?
No.
What?
Of course you don't know your name day. You probably stole your name day.
What? What's a name day?
It's when you were born.
How did you get the name Flint?
How did you
What?
get the name Flint, actually?
You from Michigan?
Technically, his
Well-
full name is Kitch Flint, but everyone just calls him Flint.
Yeah. Well, the person at the building said I was named Kitch, and I think they said something about looking at the tinderbox or something. I don't remember.
Are you sure they weren't saying, like, catch Flint, like they were throwing a piece of rock?
Nope.
I'm gonna call you Gitch.
That works. Kinch flip works here.
Kinch. Kinch. Kitchen.
You do realize my species lives like 300 years on average.
Wait, what does, huh?
That's a lot longer than my.
Species, we, on average, about 300 years.
Oh.
I think I'm like.
The Phoenix born can live up to 200-ish years. They lose their vibrancy around 150, but they also can die and be reborn with certain memories that were important in basic understandings of the world and things. They keep certain properties every time they're reborn. But that's if they die from age, mostly, or from fire.
I
mean, technically, the way Ennaq is, it's like he'll just probably be reborn.
All of my siblings are the same age. You've met 2 of them. I don't know where the others are.
The others are spread around.
Anyways, most of us should probably start getting some sleep.
Yeah.
And also making sure that the compies don't catch on fire when they thaw out.
What do we do once they are cooked through? Just put them in the bag of holding?
I don't want to cook them. I want to clean and salt them.
Oh, good decision. You should probably. Do you want to take first watch? I don't want to impose that on you.
I mean, how much longer is it going to take for them to thaw
out? Probably another hour. And then you gotta cook them for like a few minutes.
Well, no, I'm not gonna cook them. I'm gonna clean and salt them.
Oh, fair enough. So partway through the watch.
Okay, in that case, I'll go ahead and make my perception check while everyone else is asleep.
Z.
Can I have Greebly make one as well? Nikki?
Make Greebly? Oh, yeah.
I was asking if he could do an additional, since he's
For...
always awake.
For shores.
Okay, he's not that helpful.
No.
Maggie.
Regardless, total of 21.
Greebly's more distracted by the food. Looks really good, but you said not to touch it. He'll listen.
Got a hunk of tea.
For now. I got cheese.
Let's choose. You.
So I guess, does anything happen on watch? We are reaching the 3-hour mark.
Yes. Okay.
I don't like high number.
I'm
Actually,
fine.
I don't. As far as her encounter tables go, I don't know if high or low numbers are worse.
No one does.
I don't think it matters. I think they're mixed up in there.
Higher numbers are worse. generally
Right.
when it comes to your guys' encounters.
Uh-huh.
But lower the number, the funnier the encounter.
So we rolled a 65. Not good. In
Oh
fact,
yes,
that's
as
pretty
a
on the
nighttime
bad.
encounter.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close D&D then, since we're already at session end, because I am.
But
getting kind of
yes,
sleepy.
I will end session now because I gotta set up for the next session anyways.
Okay.
So I'm gonna thank you all for joining us. Today's session of
And our campfire stories.
Curse of the Icefields. A lot of campfire stories, so that's pretty fun.
A lot of campfire stories. That was really fun.
I want to do more stuff like this, where we all just get
Yeah.
to talk.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
yeah.
get to roleplay for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can roleplay before you guys leave anywhere. So, like, you guys can pack up your campsite and everything, or talk to another person during watch. Because I think...
I mean, whoever's
Actually, yeah.
taking second watch, I still have to be awake to process the
Yeah.
jungle chickens.
Fucking jungle chickens.
Process the
Fucking
jungle
chickens.
But, during your watch, Shumi... you notice...
No jungle chickens.
You notice for a moment things nearing by the shadows outside of your camp, and then they fucking bolt off. There's a dragon at your camp. It has protected you from a wild beast this night.
Oh, I was about to ask, were they people-shaped or were they more fucking dinosaurs?
More of the fauna, and more than likely they looked more like raptors.
Oh, the larger chickens.
The larger chickens.
The larger
Alright.
jungle chicken.
Well, thank you all for joining us for today's session of Curse of the Icefields. I'm actually about to just, in about an hour, I'll be running the Scalyx Civil War, so come join us for that one. Thank you all for joining us for today's session, and we'll see you all next time. Oh, also, thank you for the raid, the resubs, and the follows, and the subscriptions. All of them. I really appreciate it all. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good day.
Have a great day.
Bye. Wonderful time.
Don't die. Don't die.
Toodaloo.
I love you
Goodbye.
guys. Bye-bye.
Vada Kedavra.